Hi, everybody. This is Gad Saad for the Sad Truth. I was not planning on putting up a clip today, but given the number of messages that I receive on a daily basis, especially given some of the current realities, I always somehow get sucked back into the discussion. I was planning on attending to some other professional obligations today, but in any case, here we go. Today, I wanted to discuss the ostrich effect and how the regressive types, the masochistic, self-flagellating, suicidal types, how they succumb to the ostrich effect in the following way, which I'll talk about in a second. But before I do that, let me just mention to those who may not be familiar with the term, the ostrich effect refers to it's a colloquialism that refers to people who will engage in all sorts of machinations to, avoid reality. And so how do the regressives engage in this behavior? Well, in a multitude of ways, but today I wanted to focus on impugning a source. And so if I am engaging in a discussion with somebody and I share a link, then, and if they are regressive, then usually they will almost never seek to rebut the content of the article in question. Rather, they will impugn the source. So, for example, if I want to share some clip about hatred that was spewed by some imam at some mosque somewhere in Arabic, I might send them a link from Memri, MEMRI. Check them out on the internet. They do translation work of clips that are typically spoken in languages that may not be familiar to Westerners, whether it be Arabic or Farsi and so on. And so, of course, when I share such a clip, I will typically get, but are you not aware that these are Zionist Jewish, conspiracy types? They're right-wing neocon types. Now, the sad part is that I've had this exact comment levied at me from a cousin of mine who also escaped the Lebanese civil war, who, of course, is also Jewish. So a Jewish guy who speaks Arabic watches the clip in question and then questions their veracity because, they're controlled by Jews. That's how far regressive thinking can go. And of course, some other folks will say, but, these memory guys, they don't translate properly. They're engaging in all sorts of mistranslations, which of course is a problem when you levy that accusation at me, given that, Arabic is my mother tongue. And then, of course, when I tell them that, then they find some other way to impugn the source. Now, of course, it doesn't just happen with memory. I could share links to all sorts of sources, whether it be newspapers, whether it be magazines, whether it be specific individuals. The rebuttal is always to impugn the source. They're related to Bush, they're related to Robert Murdoch, they're neocons, they're right-wing, they're fascists, they're Jews. So you pick your conspiratorial villain, and this is why you shouldn't trust that source in question. They're just a bunch of hacks. They're tabloid. They're not serious. So the only way that you can speak to a regressive is if the source that you're citing is one of two possibilities. It has to be either salon.com or it has to come from the personal diary of Rachel Maddow. So those are the two sources that have veracity. Everything else is a Jewish Bush-led conspiracy or a tabloid or made up. So this is the problem that we're facing. You have a true cancer, a true virus of the human mind that has parasitized people's ability to reason, so much so that they would rather find endless strategies to discount the information that you provide them rather than face some ugly realities. Let's keep having the conversation, people. The battle of ideas will go on, and hopefully reason, kindness, truth, liberty will eventually prevail. Have a great week, everyone. Talk to you soon. Ciao.